How to make a knit stitch, Continental method, left-handed. The knit stitch is generally one of the first stitches that you're going to learn in knitting. It is also one of the easiest to make. First things we need to consider is how to hold the yarn where it belongs. This would be considered holding the yarn in the front. This is holding the yarn in the back. For a knit stitch, we're going to need to hold our yarn in the back. The first thing you do when you make a knit stitch is you're going to insert the left-hand needle under the front leg from right to left and through to the back. This is what you see from the back. Then what you'll do is you will yarn around your needle, just loop it from front to back. Then you will draw it through to the front and slide it off your needle. Now keep in mind that any stitch that's on your right hand needle has two parts. We have our front leg, which is the part that faces you, and the back leg, which is the part that faces away. For a knit stitch, we are working in the front leg. Except once we get through it, we just bring the left hand needle behind the right hand needle. We'll loop around, draw it through to the front, and slide it off. Left to right, through to the back, loop around, draw to the front. Notice that I'm looping around the same way every time. My loop around with our yarn is always going to go to the left in front of the left hand needle and around to the back. I'm using some extreme motions just for demonstration purposes, but overall that's how small of a motion it can be to be able to make a knit stitch. Around and go over. And that's all there is to making a knit stitch. Happy knitting!